I've been waiting literally years for this day. I don't think that most of you that watch me on YouTube know that before I was doing YouTube full time, I worked at Mashable, and then before that I worked at The Verge, and then before that I worked at Engadget. And while I was at The Verge in particular, at CES, I forget if it was like 2013, 14, 15, I rode a Onewheel prototype.
You sort of just put your foot down on the back here.
And then the following year, they kind of like rebuilt the whole thing, and it was so much better.
This is what I call off-roading. You could really take this thing on any terrain you want.
And somehow, between now and then, I've just never had or gotten a Onewheel, and today that changes. This has been a long time coming. I've known Jack. Jack has, there's so much to talk about on camera. We're gonna ride eventually, but me and Jack have just been talking off camera for a while, but I wanna provide you some context because I don't think I've ever talked about Onewheel on like this channel. Like I said, like at Verge, we did coverage, but Jack is here. We have a Onewheel Plus XR with New York gunk. Jack has been at Onewheel basically since inception, and Onewheel is a company from California. They make these single wheel devices that is a go-kart tire. I'll talk about the specs and stuff later. These things have been blowing up in popularity. I rode one 4 years ago, and I still, like I said, have not had one until this day. Jesse Driftwood has one, Casey has one, Peter McKinnon has one, so many people have one, and now I have one. But Jack, talk about, I just want to provide again the audience some context here. I just want you to talk about like the explosive growth. We were just talking off camera. This was like a Kickstarter project, and now there's thousands of these around the world. Can you just, for like a minute, talk about how much the company has grown since we rode in Vegas 4 years ago?
Totally. Yeah, I mean, we were just covering this, but you have some unique perspective on this.
Why is that?
Because Sam rode a Onewheel. I just realized this. Before I rode a Onewheel. I'm the first employee at Onewheel. Sam rode a Onewheel before I did.
Go figure.
So Sam has a special place in my heart.
Now you guys are 40 employees.
Yeah, yeah.
And shipping boards around the world.
Shipping boards around the world, probably every country you could think of, there's Onewheels in.
So this is what we have here in the studio is the newest top of the line Onewheel. So it's the Onewheel Plus XR.
Correct.
So it can go like 10 plus miles, 15 miles on a single charge, goes like 17, 18 miles an hour.
Yeah, fast.
And what's great about these things, show this over here. Unlike other electric skateboards that I ride, they have a fender because, so this is the Onewheel over here. It's got a giant go-kart tire in the middle, and when you're riding, right, water will splash up. But you guys make these, right?
We do.
And then it's just like a aftermarket part, except it's first party, and then you just kind of bolt it onto this thing. I can say with confidence, YouTube, that I've never rode a Onewheel in Manhattan before.
What?
Yeah, I know, how crazy is that? I've rode one downstairs in 368. I've rode like Justin's from DroneWorks, but I literally have never rode one of these outside before. All right, inaugural Onewheel Plus XR ride in Manhattan. I'm gonna face it down.
Oh, take two.
Let's try it again.
Make sure your heel is planted.
Heel planted. Right. Is it on?
Oh, it's flashing at me. So if you turn it on,
yeah,
when it's vertical, it's gonna flat. It's not gonna. Like,
okay, so it has to be. You turn it on when it's down like this.
Yeah, that's why I did that. Here you
Oh,
go.
that's nice.
All right, lean back, slow down.
I'm a natural.
I gotta make sure you know that.
I'm a natural.
I'm worried.
Man, this feels so good. It is fundamentally different, I think, riding a Onewheel versus any electric longboard skateboard, because Onewheel versus four, this feels like snowboarding on the pavement, and it is awesome. Literally have not rode one of these in Manhattan ever, and the last time I did an extended ride on one of these, pun intended I guess, was 4 years ago at a college campus in Las Vegas. So this feels, we're going this way. This feels really good. It feels really intuitive. It feels really good. It just feels so natural, like I'm not even trying. Wow, that was sick. Oh wow, you could totally take it off-road too. I forgot about that. Woo! With most other electric rideables, you have a controller in one of your hands, so one of your hands is being used.
With this, I mean, it's clear, your hand's free. And so again, with the Onewheel, right, you could just completely stop, and then you could just lean the other way, and you're going switch, hey! Nuts, nuts. And then, all right, so I wanna try this. I wanna try this pivot here. Which way should I turn? It's hard. That's hard. I'll learn though. It's day one for me, really. So again, just put your foot, lean, and we're off. Broadway, on a Onewheel. I really never thought I'd see this day, but here we are. And it stopped raining for, I don't know, 15 minutes. Oh my God, I'm going so fast. And I gotta say, the board's keeping me pretty balanced. Like, this part of Broadway is mostly downhill, and it's doing a damn good job of keeping me balanced, not throwing me off, not pulling me back too hard. And then I just lean, and I stop.
That's a little, you could.
Almost. Let's get a little crazy. Woo! You saw that? I took it down the curb, baby! They are so much fun to ride. Like, you really don't know what it's like to ride one of those things until you get on it. And, I mean, riding them in hand is completely, yeah, I mean, it's its own thing, but if you have the chance to ride one, definitely do it. And I think I want to do a full, like, the Sam Sheffer treatment review on one of these things. Let me know in the comments if you want to see one. I'm talking like, you know, beauty shots, like voiceover, all that stuff, like a really well thought out review. So let me know if you're interested in that. And that's it. Now I finally have a Onewheel Plus XR. Jack, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the board, and stay tuned to my other social channels, Twitter, Instagram, at Sam Sheffer. I'm gonna be posting about this thing, riding it. And there's one thing in particular that I'm excited for, and that is first snowfall, because you could ride the Onewheel in basically like any terrain, sand included. So when it snows here, expect a snow ride on the Onewheel Plus XR. And that's it. I am gonna stop recording. I just got a message. I'm going to cut up this video, upload it, and then you're gonna watch it, leave a thumbs up, and then sub, obviously, if you're not subbed yet. Okay, catch you in the next one.